So right now gold is up and silver is down. What do you think about that?
Well, if prices of gold are going up, I'm assuming that people are hoarding the gold, keeping it for themselves, and then waiting for the price to go up and then selling it. And if silver is going down, that probably means a lot of people are selling their silver. If that's all I know I could tell. But if everything ran more on silver, prices will go up if everything ran on silver. I know that.
So what has your finances been like for the last 3 months?
Where my finances come? I'm a college student. I don't have a job. I'm a full-time college student at Cerritos. My income comes from the financial aid that I get.
That's great. What do you think the next 3 months hold? More financial aid?
I hope so.
I hope so for you too. All right, thank you.
All right, no problem.
So gold's up and silver's down. What do you think about that?
I'm kind of disappointed because as a professional belly dancer and also my own personal aesthetic, I'm more for silver because as you can tell in my own little costume, you can tell that I'm a lot more pro silver. Yes, I do use some gold sometime, but it's a little more mysterious. It's a little more feminine as opposed to gold, which is a little more obviously masculine. And I think since we're already living in a more masculine society, feminists should have a chance or some sort of idea to actually bring up silver. So because I think that's a little more, yeah.
Okay. So do you hope in the next 3 months that things improve for silver?
That's definitely what I want to happen. So I'm just crossing my fingers right here and my nunchucks to see it through.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Okay, so what do you think about business in the world of Warcraft?
Well, I've been checking on the recent percentages of how gold and silver are doing today. As you can tell, armor doesn't come cheap when you're plating it in gold and silver. As of right now, I see that gold is up and silver is down. My faction itself likes both gold and silver, so it seems like we may have to move to silver in these recent times of economy, but we love the gold.
Well, I can tell. It looks like you're pretty decked out there. So how many people do you generally kill in a week?
I usually take out whole armies of Scourge, and getting armor replaced is not cheap.
Well, I mean, you're a warrior. Why pay for it? Why not just kill for it?
I am actually a paladin. We usually more on the justice side of things. We tend to fight for peace and justice, but fighting for peace and justice doesn't come easily when you're not funded by big corporations. It's all on the donations of people.
You think McDonald's might sponsor you?
I think McDonald's would be a good sponsorship. They've got a nice round around the world, and we could definitely use good sponsorships.
Have you thought about joining the Olympics?
The Olympics. I don't think they would let me in the Olympics. They just don't like the swords, but we'll definitely try to open up a new form of swordsmanship.
Thank you for the interview. It's been nice talking to you.
Thank you. I hope this insight and information helps you guys out.
Thank you. So gold's up 4%, silver's down 8%. What do you guys think about that?
Gold's nicer, I suppose. More people are demand for it.
Yeah?
Yeah, gold's better.
Yeah, so it's more expensive now, though. What do you think about that?
I think so, depending on, because the economy is pretty bad, so things are going to go higher.
I think gold should go down as more people are going for it. They could actually lower it because they still make a lot of money instead of having it high.
And what stocks do you think are doing well now?
Apple?
Oranges.
Corn?
Oranges, yeah.
So, would you ever use corn in an automobile for gasoline?
No.
All right. Thank you, ladies.
All right, you're welcome.
This is Jarbon from the Predatory Lending Network talking to you. Now we're here at Anime Expo 2011 and I found Laura Croft here. Now Laura, I know you've done quite a bit of searching for gold and other rare artifacts throughout the galaxy. Now, throughout your travels, we've noticed that the price of gold has increased over the last 3 months by 4%, while silver is down. What do you think of the rise in gold while silver is coming down so much recently?
Well, I think it's really interesting, but it happens all the time. It's going to go up, it's going to go down, but I really love gold, so, it's hurting business, but just for now.
Now, of all your treasure hunts throughout the galaxy, which planets do you see has the greatest treasure and possibility for gains in the future?
I've got to say Earth. I hate to say it, but it's true.
Any particular parts on Earth?
Not really. A lot can be found all over the place.
Now, you recently spent some time looking for the lost city of Atlantis. Now that the SG teams have brought Atlantis back to Earth, will you be spending more time on Stargate, going through other planets as well, going through now that Atlantis is here on Earth?
Yes, definitely. I've always wanted to travel more, and what a perfect way to do it.
Now, we know the vacation planet of Ryza has done quite well for various Klingon and Ferengi, Bajorans, and other people from the Star Trek genre. Do you think you'll be spending any time on Ryza vacationing?
Maybe just a little bit. I don't know. My schedule's really full right now, so there's not much time to vacation, but if I do, I might go there.
What kind of places would you be vacationing at, or where would you be visiting?
Well, I love the beaches, so anywhere with a good beach makes me happy.
Well, now, recently in America, they've decided to issue a new tax on corporate jets. Now, I know you have quite the fleet of corporate jets. They want to increase and put a 15% tax on all jets. Now, how will that hurt you? Will that hurt you or help you, with your various planes that you have throughout the galaxy?
It definitely hurts a little bit, but, been cutting down, so it's not too bad. I haven't been doing too many flying expeditions lately, so it's not bad.
Now, what do you think about the economy as a whole? Is it improving, or will you be spending more here this year than you did last year?
Yeah, it seems to be improving. I mean, I think I will be spending a little bit more this year than last year. I feel a little more comfortable, so I think we're good.
Now, I know your company has been public for a couple of years. What do you think of the future of your company? Do you think the earnings will be increasing for next quarter?
Oh, definitely. Yes, it's just been increasing each quarter, so I see an increase in the future.
So in closing, is there any last minute things you'd like to say to the viewers throughout the galaxy?
You guys are awesome. That's all I can say.
So in closing, this is Jarbon from the Predatory Lending Network and
Laura Croft from Tomb Raider.
Talking to you. This is Jarbon from the Predatory Lending Network talking to you. Now we're here at Anime Expo 2011. Now I've found quite an interesting thing in my little treasure chest here. A man who's quite interested in gold and silver. Now gold is up relatively large over the last 3 months, up 4%. Yet silver has fallen in price some 7%. Now what do you think of the future of gold and silver, sir?
The way I look at it, gold keeps going up. It always keeps going up. It's people treasure it for what it is. So that's what I think. That's my opinion on it.
It's more shiny, and there's also white gold, and of course a normal like orange sort of color gold. So people do love gold.
Now in the future, would you say gold is actually a good investment over silver, or should we actually look at silver more so than gold?
Let's see. Well, I've seen that gold is fairly more popular over people than silver. Most people I know have gold than silver. So I would say invest towards gold more.
Yeah, invest more gold, but start also investing a little bit in silver, just in case if it goes up, because it will go up eventually also.
So, is there any last minute things you'd like to say about this or any other subject here today at the Anime Expo?
No, that's about it.
You should come to Anime Expo, it's awesome.
So in closing, this is Jarbon from the Predatory Lending Network talking to you.